Oh, is it not just incredible to see the legacy of Tata Madiba living on in that incredible organization? Now, of course, earlier in the show, if you were watching, you saw Chef Clem and the lads kicking it down and making some sourdough bread, of course, making it out of yeast. It's a yeast bread that was made from scratch. And now, in celebration of our much-loved Tata Madiba, we are going to be using the yeast bread dough to make one of Madiba's favorite dishes. What So it's oxtail stew with Dombolo. It smells absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait. Chef Clem, are we doing this thing?
Thank you for the moves earlier, the bread kneading moves. But that one leg up move, that's a need for something else. Right?
I like what you did there.
What's that? I like that move. I'm going to go back to YouTube. I'm going to try and mimic that move this week. Okay, all right. So how crazy that this is all you need to create that. And honestly, this is food that doesn't only just feed your stomach, it feeds your soul.
Ah, truly, I mean, look at Madiba himself. I mean, he was eating this kind of food when the man was boxing. He looked like an absolute stallion, and he still had that political mind that did not want to back down. And it's because of fueling intentional food like this. It's got all the calories and the balance of macros we need. You got some carbs, I see some fat from the meat, and of course, our beloved, juicy, delicious protein coming from that oxtail. So Clem, you're ticking all the boxes here. Let us begin. I know one thing though I must say is, being in the kitchen back at home, everything is like long and slow is always the good way when you got a little pot. Reminds me of a potjie style dish.
How cool.
So,
this is actually Cole's dad's potjie pot, and I think potjie pots are the best pots to use when you're making oxtail because of the heavy lid. It kind of like traps that steam in, so it helps the oxtail cook a little faster. Because oxtail does take quite a while. It takes like 2.5 hours, 2 hours to cook.
Yeah, and it also has like years of flavor, just
years of flavor.
History is just in that cast iron dish and all the memories and the joy of the delicious meals you've had. It's all in there, so you're getting a little bit of that every time.
Absolutely. The more you cook with your cast iron, the more you actually season it. So it takes on the flavor of all the dishes that have been cooked in the past. I mean, that's amazing. That's pretty great.
Don't throw those old pots away, all the gogos out there, and the kids that are inheriting some beautiful AMC stainless steel dishes and pots. Don't throw it away, guys. Keep the flavor, keep the tradition, and keep the culture alive.
Absolutely. So oxtail is a very hearty piece of meat, so it needs salt. Without salt, it's going to taste very bland. The salt awakens that flavor. You get that rich, beefy flavor coming through. What you're going to do is you want to really brown the oxtail. We're not going to use any stock. No beef stock. We're going to get all that beefy flavor coming just out of the oxtail. That's all you need. So you want to give it a good, you see your brown?
Brown skin.
You got to be like us, It's got to be golden brown, okay? Golden brown, and then you're ready for the next step. So that process, this process of browning the meat will take about 15 minutes because you want to do it right. You get this right in the beginning, you'll get the rewards at the end when you taste that. It's going to taste so good. So imagine 15 minutes gone by and it's golden brown, right? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit it with some bay leaves. Bay leaves are really great. It adds like a beautiful perfume, savory note to it. Then I want you to chop 3 onions, 2 carrots, 3 stalks of celery. Right. No, I'm lying. We're going to buy it frozen.
Coming through with the convenience.
It's the weekend. I want you to enjoy your food.
Why are you giving me extra work on the weekend, Clem?
No, exactly. So we're going straight through with Woolies now sells frozen murapwa, which we know is the celery, carrots, and onions. It's done. No more tears. No more spending forever in the kitchen chopping. So all you got to do is just snip it and then get that into your pot as well. That's going to start cooking down.
Oh, check that out. It's purely just
beautiful little
dice chopped and it's ready to go.
I mean, that Woolies chef that stands there chopping all day.
All day, son.
Bless your soul. Bless your soul. Bless your soul.
Guys, all right, of course, don't forget, head over to theexpressoshow.com for this incredible recipe. We're doing oxtail with Dombolo, and this is Madiba's favorite, and I'm sure it's a favorite for many of you watching at home. So you want to get this inspiration and do it right, then pay attention. Of course, if you have missed the show and you're not paying attention, of course, you can head over to theexpressoshow.com. We've got all the recipe inspiration that you need to get that Tata Madiba flow going this weekend, and it is smelling absolutely incredible. Clem.
All right, so garlic went in.
Ingredients already. It's smelling like that.
It's smelling so. And this thing's still frozen. It's smelling so good. Garlic went in. Tomato paste went in. That's going to give you extra richness. This is the original umami bomb. Can you guess what this is?
No.
Worcester sauce. People out there making all these fancy things. Worcester sauce is the way.
This is coming through on so many of the meals and dishes this week, Clem. I've actually noticed it's been a godsend. It's been incredible.
Absolutely. Pepper going in, a lot of pepper. Okay, actually, I'm not going to play. Pepper's really good with this one. It cooks for so low and slow. Pepper just kind of mellows out. Then my trick with the oxtail stew. And this is cheap. This is like a 10 Rand trick that works every time. Get your butcher, and you go to Woolies, they actually do this for you. Get them to cut the marrow bone for you.
The marrow bones, yeah, man. Now you're talking.
Yes.
I love using this in like soup dishes and stuff. You get that marrow. It's just so good for you. It's so rich in nutrition and everything
good.
else. So, and of course, the flavor that you get. I don't think you can match that.
For sure. Okay, slow cook this down. That's your beautiful oxtail stew looking good. What you're gonna do now is you're gonna shape your dough that we made earlier into little balls. Get the dough on there. I like cutting the dough. And then kind of like, just keep it sticky. Sticky, when it comes to bread, the rule is the wetter the better.
The wetter
keep it sticky. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like me in a Speedo.
So back. So the Dombolo, what you do is you just take it and you just kind of drop it into the. You just drop it into the stew, okay? Make sure that your stew is bubbling away beautifully because that steam's gonna help the bread rise. Get it in there, pop the lid back on, and literally after about 5 minutes, that's what you get. They are so beautiful, so delicious. That's all you need for the weekend.
You definitely have made this sound a lot simpler than I thought. It normally sounds like a full day of cooking, but Chef Clem, you've delivered, my friend, and come through with some shortcuts there for all you guys. Of course, get involved in this recipe, espressoshot.com. It's the favorite of Tata Madiba, and it's going to send you straight into the weekend. Enjoy. It looks good, Clem.